Now that we have bill of material, let's talk about modifying this. So as you can see, we have the item number, the name of parts, description and quantity. So that's the only information that we have currently for this bill of material. But we can add our own custom set of properties. Let's see how we can do that. Well, the first thing here is part number. Well, actually that's the name of part, but SolidWorks is just reading it as part number. So let's just modify this. To do that, simply double click here. And now you can actually change the name. So here, instead of part number, I'm going to call it part name. All right. When you are done, click outside and it has been renamed. All right. Then we have description. Description is currently not added for any of these, well, components that we will add, but if added, it's going to show up here. Then we have quantity, and there are several custom properties also added for all of these components that are not showing up. These properties are material, its weight, and also the price of all of these components. Well, let's just add it. Now to do that, simply right click on this top level column right here, and then select insert, and then select column right or left. I just want to add a column on the right side, so I'll just select column right. There it is. We have the column. Now select custom property and select the property which you want to add. In this case, I'll select material. I want to show material, so here it is. Now that's a problem. As soon as we added the material, as you can see, it is kind of big now. So I'll just move it here just to make things clear. I'll just expand it. And now I'll make this bill of material smaller using this grip. So you can actually move it like so to make it larger or smaller. Now that's the smallest I can go. So I'll simply make it small like so. Now let's add one more column here. So I'll right click here and select insert, column on the right, and custom property. Here I'll add weight, and that's the weight of this component. And one more column we can actually add. So I'll right click here once again, insert, column to the right, and the property here is cost. That's total cost. We've already added these, so it's going to show up here. All right, so we've got these things added. Now we can still make these, well, columns smaller. So I'll just move it like so that we have room for all of these other columns here. I'll make this one smaller too here. And description, actually we can make it smaller as well. All right, so here we are. So we've got the bill of material with all of these details. It's still overflowing. That we can fix simply by moving this view here. So I'll just move this view, and now we'll have more room for this. Now to move it, I'll just select this one, this grip right here. And if for whatever reason you don't want to select this, then you can also press and hold Alt key and then click anywhere inside this bill of material, and that's going to select the entire bill of material table, for example, like so. If, however, you simply click anywhere in the bill of material without selecting Alt key, it's going to select only that cell. Okay, so here it is. Now, if you want to move it slightly here, you can do that so that we have it clearly like so. Now in this bill of material, you'll notice that most of these objects have all the defined properties clearly available here, but there is a component where this material is not specified and it's going to show it as such. So for drawer screw, we don't have any material specified. Now let's do that. And when you do it, SolidWorks will automatically show that information here as well. Now to do it, select that component from bill of material, right click and select open that component. So open drawer screw SolidWorks part, select it, and that's going to open it as a new file. Now here, as you can see, the material is not specified. So I'm going to right click and select edit material. And here, let's add carbon steel and just apply and close. So we've got the material applied. Now save it, and I'm going to save it locally, and we are done. Now close it and go back to the drawing, and here we have it. Drawer screw is now updated with the material that we have specified. So that's how this bill of material works. Now, if for whatever reason you just want to add the description as well, or maybe some other property, that also you can do. Now in this case, I want to, let's say, add description for this left panel and right panel. So for that, once again, you can select the component, right click and go to that component using this open option. And now here you need to select the property where all the other properties are. Now the property option is here in the file menu. So go to file and properties. And this is where the custom properties are defined. Now, as you can see, we have material, weight, and total cost already defined here. Now here we need to add a description. So go to this one, select description, and now add a description. Well, this one is just a simple piece of wood. So I'm going to type made with 6 mm plyboard. All right. Actually 6 mm is quite well thin. I'll just make it 9 mm plyboard. So made with 9 mm plyboard, and just click OK. Now we have a description for this. Let's just click OK, save it. And if you close it and go back to bill of material, well, we now have a description for this. Now in a similar way, you can select other components and add the description, and it will automatically show up here.